Proverbs 3 verse 5, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Never rely on what you think you know. 26. Resurfacing of unpaved shoulder that has settled or been eroded by traffic and water is an activity under A. Preventive maintenance, B. Routing maintenance, C. Periodic maintenance, D. Special maintenance. C. Periodic maintenance. Reference: DO 047S 2024 Comprehensive Policy Guidelines on the Maintenance of National Roads and Bridges. 27. The best aid in locating and identifying areas of discussion in an inspection report are A. Bar chart, B. Executive summary, C. Weather chart, D. Photographs. D. Photographs. Reference: Occupational Safety and Health Administration. 28. On sloping surface, concrete should be placed starting at A. Middle of slope, B. Top of slope, C. Bottom of slope, D. Any of the precedings. C. Bottom of slope. Reference: ACI 304R00 Figure 5.3. 29. When a contract is mutually terminated, the contractor is A. Blacklisted by the agency, B. Required to pay liquidated damages, C. Allowed to submit bids, D. Disallowed to submit bids. C. Allowed to submit bids. IRR 9184 Section 59. Arbitration, 59.2. That by mutual agreement, the parties may agree in writing to resort to other alternative modes of dispute resolution. Explanation: a mutual termination means both parties agree to end the contract early, so there's usually no reason to penalize the contractor, allowing them to bid on future projects. 30. The process of maintaining sufficient moisture and favorable temperature in concrete is called A. Consolidation, B. Shrinkage, C. Curing, D. Evaporation. C. Curing. Reference: Recommended practice for curing concrete, ACI 308-71. 31. The rate of application of emulsified asphalt used as tack coat should be within the range of A. 0.2 to 0.5 liter per square meter, B. 0.2 to 0.7 liter per square meter, C. 0.15 to 0.7 liter per square meter, D. 0.15 to 0.5 liter per square meter. B. 0.2 to 0.7 liter per square meter. Reference: Blue Book 2013, Item 302 Bituminous Tack Coat. 32. The system of protecting land area from ocean waves is called A. River Protection Works, B. Coastal Protection Works, C. Slope Protection Works, D. Erosion Control Works. B. Coastal Protection Works. Reference: DGCS Volume 3 Water Engineering Projects. 33. In no case, however, shall the total sum of liquidated damage exceed blank of the contract price, in which event the contract shall automatically be taken over by the procuring entity concerned or can be awarded to some qualified contractor through negotiated contract. A. 30%, B. 20%, C. 15%, D. 10%. D. 10%. Reference: IRR 9184. In no case, however, shall the total sum of liquidated damages exceed 10% of the total contract price. 34. Which of the following is not an agent for repairing concrete cracks? A. Silica injection, B. Polyester injection, C. Sulfur injection, D. Epoxy injection. C. Sulfur injection. Reference: ACI 546 Our Concrete Repair Guide. Aggressive agents, such as sulfuric acid, will attack the concrete slowly. 35. What kind of joint is established by an interrupted or delayed placing of concrete on partially placed concrete wherein initial setting had already taken place? A. Expansion joint. B. Contraction joint. C. Cold joint. D. Longitudinal joint. C. Cold joint. Reference, ACI 116R00 Cement and Concrete Terminology. Cold joint. A joint or discontinuity resulting from a delay in placement. 36. What do you call the method of determining stream discharge by measuring the cross-sectional area of the stream and its velocity with a current meter? A. Velocity area method. B. Float velocity method. C. Direct volumetric method. D. Indirect method. A. Velocity area method. Reference, DO27S 2019 Manual on Streamflow 2018 edition. With velocity area method, discharge of a stream is computed as the product of the area and velocity. 37. What do you call the strengthening of an old existing asphalt or concrete pavement by providing additional adequate thickness over it? A. Reblocking. B. Grouting. C. Sealing. D. Overlaying. D. Overlaying. Reference, DO045S 2006 Interim Guidelines for the Maintenance and Rehabilitation of Unreinforced Concrete Roads. 38. What do you call a record or book compiled to contain the data, information and history in the implementation of a project from start to completion? A. Blue book. B. History book. C. Logbook. D. Statement of work accomplished. C. Logbook. Reference, DO50S 2020 Standard Project Logbook Format. 39. Measurement of concrete materials for concrete structures shall be by A. Volume. B. Weight. C. Quantity. D. Density. B. Weight. Blue Book 2013. 405.4.1 Proportioning and Strength of Structural Concrete. 40. What is the allowable minimum penetration of piles in firm material? A. 4.0 meters. B. 2.5 meters. C. 3.0 meters. D. 2.0 meters. C. 3.0 meters. Blue Book 2013. Item 400.3.3. Piles shall be used only in places where the minimum penetration of 3 meters in firm materials, or 5 meters in soft materials, can be obtained. 41. In field project monitoring using old approved plans of a river system, which of the following would immediately identify the sheets if pages were already erased? A. Matching lines. B. Stationing. C. Stationings and matching lines. D. Location of a riverbanks. C. Stationings and matching lines. Reference, DO152S 2017. 2.3 Survey operations and submittal of parcellary survey plans returns. 42. Construction joints in floors shall be located within the blank of spans of slabs, beams, and girders. Joints in girders shall be offset a minimum distance of 2 times the width of intersecting beam. A. L/2, B. L/3, C. L/4, D. Middle third. D. Middle third. Reference, ACI 318, Building Code Requirements for Structural Concrete. 43. Based on DO61S 2016, when hauled by agitating trucks, time elapsed from the time water added to the mix until the concrete is deposited in place shall not exceed A. 60 minutes, B. 45 minutes, C. 120 minutes, D. 90 minutes. C. 120 minutes. Reference, DO61S 2016. Standard specification on the use of promptus as concrete accelerating admixture to 1-day Portland. Warning, DO 61S 2016 has only conditional approval from February 24, 2016 to February 23, 2021. 44. What is the minimum thickness of bedding material beneath a concrete pipe? A. 75 mm, B. 100 mm, C. 125 mm, D. 150 mm. B. 100 mm. Reference, DO 18S 2024, Item 500, Pipe culverts, storm drains, and lined canal. The minimum thickness of bedding material beneath the pipe shall be 100 mm. 45. During pouring operations of concrete pavements, what kind of samples should be taken for testing? A. Mortar samples, B. Beam samples, C. Cylinder samples, D. Cement samples. B. Beam samples. Reference, Blue Book 2013, Item 311, PCCP. 46. What is the maximum road gradient of bridge approach? A. 6%, B. 8%, C. 10%, D. 12%. A. 6%. Reference, DGCS Volume 5, Bridge Design, 7.2.4 Seismic Performance of Bridge Approach Embankments. Bridge approach embankment are those sections within the length of the road from abutment computed using design slope maximum is 6%. 47. Pursuant to the RA 9184, what is the applicable rate of liquidated damages? A. 0.1% of cost, B. 0.5% of cost, C. 0.1% of cost, D. 0.20% of cost. A. 0.1% of cost. Reference, IRR 9184, for the procurement of goods, infrastructure projects, and consulting services, the amount of the liquidated damages shall be at least equal to 0.1% of the cost of the unperformed portion for every day of delay. 48. For 330 square meters of concrete pave in 1 day, sets of concrete beam samples should be taken and tested for strength. Thickness of pavement equals 0.23 meter, A, 3, B, 2, C, 1, D, none of the above. B, 2, reference, DPWH Guidebook on Project Quality Assurance Testing Requirements 2024, Item 311. 49. The minimum individual compressive strength required for load-bearing CHB, A, 500 psi, B, 600 psi, C, 800 psi, D, 1000 psi. C, 800 psi. Reference, PNS 16-2005 Philippine National Standard for Concrete Hollow Blocks, which usually stipulates that the minimum compressive strength for load-bearing CHBs is 800 psi, approximately 5.5 MPa. Notes for information, Blue Book Item 1046, for load-bearing. Average of 3 units is 1,900 psi and individual units is 1,700 psi. 50. Advance payment of the contractor in an amount not to exceed of the total original contract amount? A. 10%, B. 15%, C. 20%, D. 5%. B. 15%, reference, IRR 9184, Annex E, the procuring entity shall, upon a written request of the contractor which shall be submitted as a contract document, make an advance payment to the contractor in an amount not exceeding 15% of the total contract price.
If you are new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified of upcoming uploads. Thank you and God bless.